Aya wakes with a gasp. Her hand flies to her chest. Her heart is pounding so hard she can feel it in her throat. The dream is still burning behind her eyes. Firelight, a circle of elders, her younger son's voice breaking. I'm sorry, Aid. A blade catching the light. She sits up in the dark, alone, and presses both hands together.
Eshe Olorun, please, whatever this dream means, protect my son, protect Ade, cover him tonight.
Outside her window, far off, the drums have gone silent.
She does not yet know that her dream was not a warning. It was already happening.
The grove. Before dawn, the fire has burned down to embers. White cloth lies stained on the ground. The elders stand frozen, staring at the still body at the center of the clearing. Balogun crouches beside Aid, 2 fingers pressed to his throat. He holds them there for a long moment. Then he looks up at Kunle.
He is gone.
Kunle does not move. He stares at his brother's face, slack in the dying firelight, and says nothing at all.
Listen to me. What is done is done. Now we must be careful. We must be careful, or everything we protected tonight falls apart with him.
You said it would be quick. You said...
I said what needed to be said. There is no time for this. If the village learns the truth of what happened in this grove, we lose everything. The throne, the family name, all of it, to shame and then to the Obanlekoros regard. We must control what is known.
Say it then. Whatever story you have in your head, say it to me now so I can hear how it is before I have to say it to my mother's face.
That Prince Adeyemi went for a walk last night, alone, restless from his long journey. And somewhere on that walk, in the dark, something terrible happened to him. Something none of us witnessed. I want you to survive this. Do you understand me? There is no version of tonight where the truth serves you.
Kunle looks down at his brother's body one final time. He says nothing, but he doesn't argue either. That silence is its own answer. Again, what none of them notice, in the grey light before sunrise, is the woman crouched at the edge of the tree line, perfectly still, watching everything.
Her name is Morenike. Once, many years ago, she walked these palace halls freely, welcomed at the queen's side like a sister.
She had a gift, a true gift, older than the throne itself, the power to call the nearly dead back from the very edge. The old king feared what he could not control. He called her power an abomination. He banished her from the village before Kunle or Ade were even born, and forbade anyone from speaking her name again. Iya never forgave him for it. She simply never had the chance to say so. Now Morenike kneels in the shadows of the sacred grove, watching 4 frightened men lift a body that is not quite as gone as they believe, and begins, very quietly, to wait. The palace. Mourning Iya finds Kunle in the courtyard, her face still soft with sleep and worry.
Where is your brother? He was not in his room this morning.
Kunle's face is composed, too composed.
He went out walking last night, Mama. Restless, he said. He couldn't sleep.
Alone? At night?
Iya frowns. That is not like him.
He has been gone a long time, Mama. Maybe he needed to think. I'm sure he'll be back soon.
Iya studies her son's face for a long moment. Something in her chest tightens without a name for why. She says nothing more. But she does not fully believe him either. Far across the ocean, in a warm South African living room, Naledi paces. Aid sits on the couch, cold, quiet, his eyes distant.
You've said maybe 10 words to me since you walked through that door. You show up telling me we're never going back, and you won't tell me why.
I told you, I changed my mind.
That's not an answer, Ade. That has never once been an answer. Something happened to you over there. I can feel it. Why won't you just tell me?
I'm sorry. I can't explain it yet.
Naledi turns away from him, furious and frightened in equal measure, not yet understanding that the man sitting on her couch and the man lying wounded in a Nigerian forest are impossibly the very same
Naledi
person
turns away
at the
from
very
him.
same time. The discovery. By mid-morning, word spreads through the village exactly as Balogun designed it to. A farmer, walking the edge of the forest path, discovers a body in the brush. Prince Adeyemi, struck down, it will be said, by robbers who preyed on him during a late-night walk. Tragic, senseless, nobody's fault at all. The village gathers in shocked silence as the body is carried back through the gates on a cloth litter. Iya's scream, when she sees him, is the sound of something breaking permanently.
My son!
My son! My son! She collapses beside the litter, clutching at his still hand, sobbing his name over and over. Kunle stands a few steps back, his face carefully arranged into grief that isn't entirely a performance. Some of it, buried deep, is horribly real. Balogun watches everything from the edge of the crowd, satisfied, controlled. He has no idea he is already being watched in return. Midnight, the Queen's chamber. Iya sits alone by candlelight, red-eyed, exhausted from a day of grieving in front of an entire village. A soft knock at her window makes her flinch. She turns and freezes. A woman stands there in the shadows, older now, lined with years and hardship, but unmistakable.
Morenike,
Iya breathes.
what are you doing here? If they see you,
They will not see me. I have spent 20 years learning how not to be seen, my sister.
Iya's eyes fill with fresh tears, this time not entirely of grief.
they banished you. My husband banished you, and I let it happen. I have never forgiven myself.
Iya, listen to me carefully. Your son is not gone.
Iya's whole body goes still.
What did you say?
I was in the grove. I saw everything. He was struck, yes. He bled, yes. But death did not fully take him, not yet.
There is still a door open, if we move quickly enough to close it the right way. Iya grips the older woman's hands.
Please, whatever it costs, whatever they do to me for it, bring my son back to me.
I can, but the ritual takes 7 full days and nights to complete. Your people bury their dead within 6.
The dilemma. The next morning, in the council chamber, Balogun addresses the assembled elders.
Tradition is clear. The prince must be buried within 6 days. We are already on day 1. There can be no exceptions, even for royalty.
Aya sits rigid at the edge of the room, hands folded tightly in her lap, giving nothing away. 6 days to bury a body that needs 7 days to live again. That night, in the sealed inner chamber where Ade's body lies, Aya meets Morenike again. Along with 2 guards, Aya trusts with her life, men whose families she quietly protected years ago, men who owe her more than they owe Balogun.
There is only one way. We bury a body. Just not this one.
Aya stares at her.
There is an old man who died 3 nights past in the village on the far hill, with no family left to claim him, similar in build.
It is not right, what I am asking of him now, but the dead do not mind being useful.
One last time, if it saves life.
Do it. Do whatever you must. Just save my son.
The switch, 2 nights later, under deep cover of darkness, the guards make the exchange in the sealed chamber. The unclaimed body, wrapped and prepared exactly as royal burial custom demands, Ade's true body carried in absolute secrecy to a hidden room deep beneath the old shrine, where Morenike has already begun her work. It very nearly goes wrong. Kunle, unable to sleep, wanders the palace halls that same night and finds himself outside the sealed chamber at the exact wrong moment. He hears voices, movement, a guard's low, urgent whisper. He raises his hand to push the door open. And Balogun's hand closes over his shoulder from behind.
Kunle, come, walk with me. There is nothing in that room tonight but grief. Let your mother have hers in private.
Kunle hesitates, staring at the door. Then he lets Balogun lead him away. He will never know how close he came to unraveling everything that night. The burial. On the 6th day, the whole village gathers beneath a white canopy for the burial of Prince Adeyemi. Iya stands at the front, veiled, her grief entirely genuine, even though the body in the ground is not her son's. Kunle stands beside her, dressed in mourning white, his composure cracking at the edges more than anyone realizes. Balogun leads the final rites.
Nemu. Tomorrow, the village will crown a new king. Prince Kunle will take the throne his brother was never permitted to hold.
The crowd murmurs its approval, its sympathy, its readiness to move forward. Only a handful of people in that entire courtyard know that tomorrow carries a second, much more dangerous meaning. Tomorrow is also the 7th day.
Will Kunle be crowned king, or will Ade come back to life? Those are the two things we will be concluding in the final episode. For now, help us drop a comment. Just write continue in the comment section if you want us to bring you the final episode. Like this video, subscribe to our channel. We promise you we'll be giving you more stories that will thrill you.